Still clicking buttons. Up early, so I figured, hey, might as well paint. We'll see what happens. Good morning, Sonia. The RV DJ. Alright, button's done being pushed. Let's just create something. Who knows what. I'll start out with this brush. I got some yellow and some raussia. No, might be, yeah, raussia. Oh, it's just, I don't know. Dude, get a little bit of water. It's watercolor paper. We can do that. Let's just slap this in here. We're just ease it in here. How's that? That better? Do you feel better? No aggressive painting today. Good morning, Madonna. Put a little white, just a tiny bit. Just mix it right up here and now. Excuse us, hat. You're making noise. Oh, I don't know, something like that. Madonna sent me this paint a long time ago. Seems like, I believe it was last year. And still using it. Great size tube. A little red ochre. Sure, there's a spot right here that needs it. We're not sure why. Maybe we have things up here. We don't know. That works. I'll go with that. Maybe there's some back here too. Way in the background. Yeah, it just keeps going back there. We don't know. We don't know what's going on up there. Good morning, Aurora. Let's make a little bit of a mysterious valley here. Let's see. Oh, let's see. It comes down here. We got one up here too. Just ease that in there like that. Sure. Why not? Why not? Because it's probably not perfect, but that's okay. What is perfection? The art of not trying to better oneself. If one thinks one's work is perfect, then you've given up on bettering. Perfection will probably never be achieved for me. That's okay. We don't mind. Just gives me kind of a goal to go for, right? trying to do the best that I can. Perfect for me is anything that doesn't catch fire. Yeah, that's a good day. It's just an opinion. If I don't have to put it out, then it's a good day. Not sure why we're putting this down in here, but here we are. Let's just kind of do that, maybe like that. All right, so we got the base of what we're going to be doing here. Well, yeah, there's that too. That's kind of inevitable with me. I'm going to grab a little bit of sienna. Maybe a touch of this cerulean blue that's sitting here and kind of get a little bit of, we'll see what we have. I'll bring that down here maybe. Sure, or something like that. I'm just gonna wiggle that in. Get a nice dark color going. Clean that brush off so I don't leave it a mess. Go into the smaller brush because we definitely need a smaller one. Oh, I have no orange. I have no anything up here. Boy, I really was phoning this one in, wasn't I? What do we have? Parakeet. Sure, let's go with parakeet. That's a apple barrel paint. I ran out of yellow. Yellow pear. Oh, I do have some apricot sitting here. Sure, why not? Let's put some apricot on our palette. Oh, I guess we better turn that one upside down. Let that sit for a little bit. We might use the apricot eventually. Let's go with the parakeet first, though. Oh, I think we have something right in here. Just right-hand it. Yeah, that way we can. Y'all can see my hand's not blocking the view. I've had them over here. No problem. Hope I talk enough. But thank you. And thank you for leaving me running, especially if it's cold out. You know, I don't want to catch cold. Let's go into the phthalo here. Good morning, Anthony. How are you? We'll just put this dark down here. We'll just tap that in. Oh, turn a brush. Oh, something right there. I'll wipe that off. Go back into that lighter color. A little green. A little parakeet. Let's put a little parakeet color in there. A little bit of something right here. I'll just kind of bring that down into a darker color. Got a nice kind of bright spot in that little forest over there. Just kind of tap that in. Kind of blend it all up in there so it's not all right in your face. And while we're sitting here, we might as well take a little bit of that green. I'm going to put a little bit of the red ochre in it. Well, kind of a dark brown. So really it's just red and green. It's just already heading toward brown. And I'll put a little bit down in here. This little brush. And I'll just kind of move that around. And I'll just drop a couple of these up in here while we're at it. When I get the darker brush, sure, that works. And it does to me. My eyes are closed. When I open them, and they may not work for me when I open my eyes. I don't know. Grab a little bit of this, yeah. Didn't clean my brush, just grab right into it. I'm going to go into that orange that we put in here, the apricot. Now we'll just go into the apricot. I'll bring this out a little bit lighter. And maybe a touch of white. See, it's still sitting there. Hasn't really been used up yet. And we'll rotate that over and kind of use up some of that white now. And stretch ourselves down here. And this is just because we feel like it. Something like that. A bit of a path. If we really want to, we can go back into that white. It's got a little bit of green in it. That's okay. And we'll just kind of drop occasionally one of these in here. Sure. Something like that. We've got that background back there I gotta work with. Try to figure out what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go, could go fan brush, but I think I'm gonna go with this kind of very coarse haired. Grab a little bit of the parakeet, put it over there, a little bit of phthalo green. We'll kind of mix that up. That'll give me kind of a bright green. Put a little touch of cerulean blue in it and get a little blue. Yep, that works for me. Now we'll just smash that brush down. Wipe the fuzz that it creates every time I do that. It creates like this foam sometimes. The lighter colors are going to be like right in here. I'll just kind of use up what's on the brush until it disappears. A little bit of a little darker green in there. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we're going to just go for it anyway. Right up into that one, right up in there. It's getting a little bit behind that mountain, so we'll go a little darker down in here. Something like that. Bring that right off the page. Maybe it goes that way. Just getting just the tip of my brush here. The lighter color, just to put a little contrast in there. Maybe the sun's peeking through somewhere. Who knows? I'm not there right now. I don't know. So let's just bring a little bit up on these. Okay, I'm gonna bring in some dark right in here. I know I took the time to build all those trees, but I didn't like that little line it was creating. It's not really, wasn't really the look I was going for, so just keep turning that brush around, circles. Let it kind of take off where it really wants to do what part of the brush, and leave the rest of it sitting in there for the next guy to use, you know. Something like that. Now I want kind of a bald part of this mountain over here. Maybe a little fall colors in it. I don't know. Yeah, that works. Put a little of that color in there. We don't know what time of year it is. Maybe it's always this color. Who knows? That old guy that lives in this valley, he knows, but I don't. I wasn't invited, you know. I just kind of snuck in here to paint this. That type of deal. Sure, he'll chase me away if he catches me. Yes, I am kind of sort of losing my mind today, but that's okay. I've been up since really early. Had to get a little girl off to school. I didn't feel like waking up this morning. Been a long time since I've had to deal with that. She thought today would be a good day to stay home and sleep in. No. A little bit of this in here. Sure, we can do that. Maybe it's a poplar tree. Some white leaves, you know. That white fuzzy stuff that's everywhere. It gets all over the ground, makes you miserable. Now we've got that part. Might as well put in that part before we put in the other part, right? Sure. You know what I'm talking about. You know that part there where you have to put in the other part. Is that how we all talk? Yeah, that one. Just kind of squishy this around in here. Maybe I'll just spill it over this way a little. Sure, why not, right? We can. Nobody says we can. So let's just do it. Because we feel like it. A little bit of blue down in there. It's a little brighter than I want, but that's okay. If you close your eyes, you can imagine it's kind of wet. Yeah, just imagine it's wet. It usually helps with water. Just saying. Helps with ice too once it starts melting, but you know, that's one other conversation. Really, I've had not nearly enough sleep apparently. Well, let's see, we've got this here. We know it's going to be kind of crazy on the inside. A little bit brighter right in here. Rinse that off. I'm going to grab just a tiny touch of red. Some blue. Make a deep, deep purple here. Let's see. Probably want it right in here. Just bring it up to that edge right there. Right along this edge. Nice dark. Shadow from that bank right there. Maybe a little bit right here. Maybe just a little. We go just a tiny bit darker for up there. Just a little bit. You know there's water coming there. We don't have to, paint it all the way up in here. We know there's water that runs back there. Well, at least I think we do. I see there's a bump. That might drive some people crazy, so let's bring that down this way just a little. That way it doesn't look like that water is going the wrong way. Definitely going to have to enlarge the size of that just a little bit. Because it's wide there, so we want this to get in closer to us, so we need it to be bigger. And we can do that pretty easily. We're just gonna grow our stream as big as we feel like. If you want to make it the whole size of your page, that's totally up to you. But gotta put a bank right in here anyway, so that's okay back there. Let's get in some of that purple again. Hopefully I have enough left in there. Grab just a corner of Payne's Gray. I'll just kind of put that dark down in here. Alright, we'll rinse that off. Grab our ever popular fan brush. Let's see, so that's going to be lighter. So we'll go into that mid color we made, maybe a touch of parakeet in it, just a little. Kind of a bright green it is. That's okay, we can use that. Just tap that right in here, right up along this edge. And I'll just kind of push it upward. Go a little bit darker for the bottom part of it. What do you think? Somewhere in there. Something like that. A lot of those grasses that are kind of crazy right near the edge of the water. And there's some brown spots in there, you know, maybe there's some mud. I don't know. We'll ask it later. And maybe a little splurge right there. Just a splurge. I don't know what a splurge is, don't ask. It's, you know, it's in a dictionary. Look it up. Now we can go kind of really bright greens over here. Sure, parakeet. Works for me. Let's take a look. Let's add a little bit of orange to our parakeet. Now we have an orange parakeet. Let's take a peek. You know, yeah, that'll work for me. And we're just gonna put these in. And we went over a little bit. That's okay. If we close our eyes, we won't see it. And I'll just kind of. Yep, it's not there. See, told you. Close your eyes. You don't see it. Works every time. Now we're gonna bright color right in here. Just because we hit the wrong color. But I meant to do that. See, I was just testing you guys. Make sure you're paying attention. That's okay. We can cover that up. And I'm just pushing upward with my fan brush. I'm not pulling down. Just making all these little grasses and crazy things and all that stuff. Back into that orange. Put a little bit of sienna in it this time. Because I'm going a little bit different color down here. Let's get a little bit of that paint off there first. Then we'll go right up in here. Ooh, there's a paint buggy. It's a good thing she's not here this morning. Take a little bit more of that sienna in there and a little bit less green. Bring that up in here. Go a little darker too, right underneath there. It's right up against the edge of that mountain, kind of hill over there. It's whatever, right? If you guys squint, you can see what I'm doing. See, it's all about the squinting. See, now those little dark, they look like little trees everywhere, you know. Bushes, whatever you feel like. You want them to be bushes, you know. I'm not an arborist, I don't know. It could be anything you want them to be, I suppose. We're pretty open to whatever you feel like today. If you want them to be guacamole plants, yeah, map at it. I'm sure there's a potato chip plant around here someplace. Speaking of chips, I got some queso chips made by Tostitos. They got a little bite in them. Boy, they're nice. They are nice. They taste quite delicious, actually. Yeah. You gotta stuff a little bit of, tiny bit of flavor and heat in it, you know. Otherwise, it just, you know, you're eating keto. Not that there's anything wrong with keto. I'm just way over it today. Do we want to put some red ochre in here, maybe a few spots? Sure. Sounds good. Some type of red plant. If I had some yellow left, that would be good. We could put some yellow plants in here, like that. Everybody's favorite goldenrod. Let's put a little bit over here too, so I'm not making this island seem like it's lonely. Hope I'm not boring everybody. I know it's a weird painting today, and the attitude's kind of strange today, but so it's kind of how I'm doing. That works. Nice little valley, something or other going on. Definitely take a paintbrush here. Go into our blue, a little purpley color here. Let's maybe add just a little bit more or something right here. So it doesn't look like we've lost our water over there. Or maybe it didn't dry up. Maybe. We don't know. I'm not in charge of that today. That's a different department. I think Watershed is the second door to the right. I think it's them. They deal with it. Maybe a little bit of black. No, I mean, it's not. Wow. Actually, this one might be black. I think that's Payne's Grace next to it. Oh, I think there's one right here. Just a little guy. Maybe this one's just a tiny bit bigger. I might even have one over here. Just kind of put the brush down and call that good. Somewhere around here we need to think about a bigger branch. It's because we're sitting up here on this mountain looking down. I mean, there should be some kind of big tree right here. I'm thinking, sure. I'll put a branch right out here. Somewhere's like right in here. And go a little bit darker. Like right there. And that's a little bit heavy, but that's okay. And maybe there's a branch right there. One that comes out. Things are really going to be in the way. That's okay. We're just gonna should go higher up, maybe just a tiny bit. Bring that up here just a tiny bit. Most of that tree you see right there is off the reservation, I guess. Let's glad you made it. Yeah. No, it's macaroni and cheese Thursday. You know, this all goes this way, blah, 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 and this tree gets all kind of whatever it wants to do over there. Put a couple of nice dark leaves right in here, or pine needles right in here maybe. Gonna grab a tiny touch of the light parakeet color. Still got some color on my brush, but that way we can put a kind of a tip on some of those branches, you know. Some of the tips of pines are very light. Something. See, kind of just. And you know, that goes way up there. Did she? Congratulations. Did she have fun? Something like that. Should barely finish that down the bottom there. I can see it now. I didn't miss much. Just me being slightly special today. Oh, that's good. Hello, Mona. Let's get a little bit darker paint. Let me see a few, maybe lighter paint. Let's go lighter. I see a few spots I'd like to just want want you gotta make sure you make it look like something's in front of that tree, because the tree doesn't grow flat. It kind of grows around, last time I checked anyway. So please let me know if they grow flat and I'm just mistaken. Because I didn't get that memo if they're growing flat now. Oh yeah, I think this will do for my sanity today. Don't really know what's back there. I guess we could take a little tiny micro pouncer. Sure, tiny one. Have any? Well, only a flat Stanley doesn't, I guess. Put a little brighter spot back there. Gives me reason to put some brighter colors in if I want to. Sure, let's do that. I got a couple more minutes. Let's go with a little bit of white in my parakeet. All right, parakeet. Oh, excuse me for a minute. Wow, they are persistent. I'd say that much about them. Yeah, we're supposed to be coming in for that screening again, and we're gonna do blah blah blah. Just leave me alone. I don't know why they have such fit. Got some pretty heavy duty stuff coming up, so they all my duckies in a row. Stupid thing should be in the pond. Let's put a tree right there. I didn't have one, but let's put one anyway. And that spot right there looks kind of snoozy. Because I hit it with my cover with my finger. Alright, let's see if we can unmess this mess. Sure. Can I take that? Maybe bring that over here, grab a little bit of white. Just a tiny bit. We're gonna try not to make a mess. Oh, we will. Yeah, that'll work. Yes, now they're very large bushes. No, just kidding. Let's grab that paintbrush. What color do we want to sign it? Orange? Sure, we'll give orange a go. Nope, won't be orange today. Might be red. This is 9x12 watercolor paper, obviously. Yep, can't be very old one. It's got a good stream. Let's peel this tape. Stay down. I find Nutri-Grains very grainy. Something like that. I know it's not like the normal stuff I paint, but you know, it's still got trees in it. That's pretty close to normal. I don't usually paint this direction very often. Maybe I painted one or two, I think, but it's the first time I ever added a big tree like that. Stuffed in the corner. But that's what I have. Had no clue where it was going when we started. We just put some color up there and had some color left over on our palette. So we put some stuff back there, and the shards are back there. They look okay. A little bright right there, but feel good on your hands. Break out in a rash. But thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, Rob. Hope you didn't mind my quick visit last night. I'll be turning that music off because I'm being nuts. Tonight, I should try to be there. I've got the granddaughter all day, so she's at school, but after school I have her. Trying to figure out what's looking incorrect to me on this painting, which is really starting to irritate me a little bit. Might be this little bump right here going dip and then and this one. Even though grass can do that. See, I don't have any place like this for me to look at near my house, so it's been raining for 2 days straight. Yep. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening. Day, evening, afternoon, morning. Snack time, dinner time, lunchtime. Pick one. Below.